I would like to thank Jamal Ross for sending me this article, and to be completely honest, after hearing so much about this whole thing involving Kanye West, I don't even need to read the article because I already know what it's about to talk about. But anyway, in case y'all haven't heard, Kanye West has now come out and said that what many of us have already said. And it's like, wow, you finally admit it. But he says that he feels like he was being used in this political campaign, and that he thinks or he feels that he made the wrong choices and wrong decisions and a whole bunch of other stuff. We were like, Kanye, you finally admit it. You finally admit that you were being used for a political gain. What the hell took you so long to figure that out? But see, Kanye West over the years, especially probably in the last two, has done a lot of attention seeking. And it doesn't help that he's married into a family full of attention whores. I think that probably just ramped up the whole attention seeking thing. See, like a few months ago when Kanye West was like all up blowing smoke up Trump's ass, he did it to promote his album, but his album did not sell. It flopped. It's like he completely disregarded the people who enjoyed his old material and just tried to get on the gravy train to get a whole new fan base. I'm like, Kanye, you're trying to cater to a group of people that probably don't even listen to hip hop and probably don't listen to many people of this generation, period, no matter what the genre is. You tried to do what Chrisette Michele did and look at what happened with her. That didn't work out. It didn't pan out too well with her. And you were a bigger name than her on the artistry side and on the producer side. You should have been more aware of that. You should have known you were being used then. Then you went and made this comment a couple weeks ago talking about you were out of the sunken place or something like to that effect. Then about a week later, you meet with Trump at the White House and talking about how he's like a father figure to you. Like, how? Like, it doesn't make any sense. And now you have this whole thing now talking about you realize you were being used. I don't know about y'all, but he is too uh fence straddling for me. Like he's too flip floppy. He cannot stay on one solid path. He doesn't know if he wants to be on Team Trump or if he wants to be Team. I don't know what the other team he could be on. It's just at this point it's annoying. It is annoying the hell out of me about the stuff that goes on with him in his head. I said maybe he needs to go back to that rehab clinic or wherever it was he checked out of before he was supposed to check out. But if you want to know a funny part to this, him and Candace Owens are like are like right now bumping heads because remember I had did a video talking about how Candace Owens had launched this new thing called Blexit, and then on top of that, creating that website that I talked about. Now there's some kind of clothing line attached to it as well. She said that he was a part of it. He says that he wasn't. He didn't give any kind of approval. I said, oh, we got ourselves a little cool wars going on here. I bet the weapon of choice is catapulted butter biscuits, and the special move is the tap shoe stomp. It's a lot going on with Kanye West, and I hope he gets the help that he needs because he needs it ASAP. He's one of those people that I need to say he needs to just lay low, just take a minute from the spotlight, stop trying to seek all of this attention because that's basically what he's doing. He's attention seeking. I'm guessing, is this his cry for help, or is it just a cry for attention, or is it a combination of both? Now he says he realizes he's being used. It is currently Thursday, November 1st. The elections are on November 6th. I expect to hear something from him on election night. After those results come in, I'm curious to see what Kanye West is going to say. Is he going to stick with what he's saying now, or is he going to change his tune and flip flop again? I won't hold my breath and see what he's going to do. Because right now, he's mentally unstable. I never thought I'd say that, but I truly believe now more than ever he is mentally unhinged. He needs to just sit down somewhere, be with his family, and just lay low for a while and just stay quiet. Just be quiet. I realized this is the most I've seen Kanye be on Twitter. Usually he'll tweet one thing and you won't hear from him on Twitter for months, and then he'll tweet something again. But lately he's been tweeting up a storm, like more than ever. I'm not gonna say he's been tweeting like Trump. Like I don't think anybody tweets more than he does, but he's been more vocal on that platform lately. But he just needs to take a break from everything. Just step back. Excuse me. Just sit back and just be quiet. But I am curious though to see what the people who was blowing smoke up his ass, and I'm talking about Kanye, as far as those so-called 45 supporters, are saying about him now after he made that statement saying that he was being used. They probably turned their back on him. I said that's another reason why you can't trust them, because the very minute you say something that goes against the 45 formula, they will turn on you at the drop of a hat. It's like you are not even allowed to have an opinion about 45 if it doesn't involve you saying make America great again or that you let all hell Trump and all that other shit. They'll completely disregard you. They'll call you out of your name. They will call you names and a whole bunch of other stuff. But I'm not afraid to piss them motherfuckers off. I've been doing that pretty damn good and well, if I do say so myself, since 2016. But that's really all I have to say about this. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. The links will be in the description. I'll talk to you in the next one.